Hi everyone, it's time for If Kate Can Do It, You Can Do It crafts. Today we are going to be making a beautiful rainbow weaving fish that Miss Leanne has created for you.
I love the Rainbow Fish book.
Yes, and she got that out for us to look at too. You will need scissors, glue or glue stick, pencil, tape. And in your kit you have a white cardstock with fish outline, small white paper with cutting grid, strips of rainbow colored cardstock, and a large googly eye.
Whoa, sounds like a lot, Kate.
There's a lot in this. It's going to be a fun one. I love weaving projects, so this is going to be fun for me. All right, and our end result, we hope, is going to look similar to Miss Leanne's.
Oh, you know what? I foolishly thought that those were wrong, and that you were supposed to cut it off, but those are the fins.
Those are the fins.
Of course they are, because Miss Leanne is so good at crafts.
Right. And I don't know what she did on the bottom that's different than the way it was when she showed it to me, but ours is going to be a little more simple than that.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, she took a picture of it like that too. Ours
We'll
will
figure it out.
ours
It will be
just
beautiful.
The way we like it. That's
Right.
Okay, so the first thing that I believe Miss Leanne suggested that we do is cut out our fish.
Okay, and of course she has it all drawn out, right,
She does.
Kate?
She has it drawn out
Oh,
for us.
perfect. And that looks like a pretty nice big shape, so it might be okay to cut.
Yes, so far so good. I have my children's scissors, and away we go, cutting out the fish.
It's a big fish.
It's a big fish. It's gonna be a rainbow fish when we get done. At least we hope it will be if all goes according to plan.
You worry too much, Kate. You don't give yourself credit for your craft skills.
Well, I do know that my friends
Have more
Miss-
craft skills than we do.
Well, that too, but Miss Kelly and Miss Leanne do everything in their power to make it look like I know what I'm doing. And
Thank goodness I only record.
that was gonna be my next comment, was that my fearless videographer also works very hard to make this look like it's a thing of beauty. Okay, so this little fish is gonna have great looking fins, a little tail fin.
Almost there.
Almost there.
And remember, if you have trouble cutting, always ask your big person.
That's right, the big person can come to the rescue. All right,
Okay.
so there is our fish cut out. The next thing we have to do is we're going to cut slots to weave. And in order to do that easily, it's easy to cut this way rather than to stab through.
Okay,
So
I
Miss
did
Leanne
so you
made
fold
us-
it in half.
She made a score in the middle of the fish so it's easy to fold.
Oh, she did?
She did. So everybody's got their fish pre-scored.
Which
and away
means
we
there's
go.
a fold already there.
Already there, so it's simple, simple, simple. Then we take, whoops, showing you the wrong side. This is her grid pattern she made, and this is
Okay.
how we are going to cut the slots that we need in our fish so that we can weave the cardstock colors in and about.
I was just thinking if you taped it, it would
That's
stay there.
right. And we're working on the wrong side of the fish, so if the tape makes a mark, it's
won't
okay.
Okay.
So we tape that down, and now we're gonna cut straight across these lines, again, using our children's scissors.
Okay, see, I thought this was gonna be hard, but she made it a lot
She
easier.
made it really easy. And the important thing about, the thing that's really great about the grid is you know when to stop.
And they're all kind of even.
And they're nice and even.
Oh, she is really good at this.
She is.
Because I was thinking they'd have to poke the scissors in.
Right.
And I have a hard time with that.
No, poking the scissors in is not fun. I've been there, and it's not fun.
It's hard to do with children's scissors,
It's
too.
really hard to do with children's scissors.
Almost done, Kate.
Yes. Oh, and this fish is going to be so beautiful. His rainbow colors.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that. All
And then
cut.
you take you take that paper off.
Yeah, you take off the grid, peel off
The tape.
the tape carefully because you don't want to rip your fish.
Okay.
Deep. Make the sound effects as you do it because that's important.
It's very important,
Yeah.
Kate.
Absolutely.
All right, so you took that
I
off.
still have one more piece of tape to come off.
That's okay. I don't think it'll show.
As long as it doesn't
Interfere.
impede my progress, which I think it might. There we go.
Okay.
Got it.
So when you open it up,
Et voila.
perfect.
Beautiful fish. A fishy
so
fish.
you can see all those go all the way through.
That's right.
Cool.
So now we need to start weaving.
Okay.
And if you want your fish to, in fact, look like a rainbow, rainbows have a set pattern of colors.
Oh, I think I knew that.
Yeah, Miss Leanne has told us the order. Of course, you can put them in any order you want and make yours as beautiful,
As you would
unique
like.
as you want. But she has told us that the actual rainbow order is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple.
Okay.
So I'm starting with red. And the idea, if you've never done a weaving project, the idea is you go over, under. And the first ones are fairly simple because there's plenty of room to work as they fall out on me. But believe it or not, it is easier at first because you have plenty of room.
Yep.
As time goes on, it's going to get tighter and tighter in there. And it's going to be a little trickier. Okay, so there's our first one. And you want to pull it through so it's relatively even.
Okay. And you probably want to push it all the way to the end, right, Kate?
You do want it pushed all the way
Okay.
as far as you can. And then the next one goes in the opposite way of this one. So this one, the red shows in the front. We want the orange to be behind the fish.
Got it.
And then
I'm going to show a little closer.
every other one, just like we did with the red. Ta-da!
Under, over. You just start.
Right.
And again, if it's confusing, ask your big person because we all did weaving stuff when we were kids.
Right.
At least most of us.
Or just watch the video over and over till you get it. Okay, so see
looks
how it
great.
is opposite? Red, white, orange, white, red, white, orange, white.
Yep.
So you keep going in your color pattern, whatever color pattern you want to use, and eventually it will look like this. And then I have two more to put in here. So we need to start with the blue on top.
Because you were on the bottom for the green.
That's right.
This is when it's getting tight.
It's getting tight, yeah.
You know, I do think the sound effects are important.
Thank you, Kathy. It makes me feel better. In you go. Come on, little strip. You need to get in there. Why are you catching on? You're catching on something. There.
There you go.
All right, and we still have to fit the purple one in. So let's squish these guys all in as best we can.
It's pretty amazing that that's the way the rainbow always is.
I know. How did that happen?
I'm sure there's a scientific explanation.
Well, I'm sure there is too.
Purple's
Purple.
right there.
Thank you. All right, so this one goes behind the fish because the blue is on top. So the purple must go behind. And, oh, people, let's hope that this all fits together the way it's supposed to. I don't know. It's going to be snug.
Well, I have faith.
Good. And I guess we can always make our cuts a little deeper if we have to, right?
Yep.
Which I think I'm gonna do that right now. There, just to get going. Because my friends are watching paint dry again, aren't they, Kathy?
Pretty much.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, that one needs to be a little more room too, I think.
You know, it's hard to watch this sometimes because I just want to get in and do it too.
Maybe next time we can have Kathy do it and I can.
Oh,
do
no,
the-
no, 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 no.
No?
You're much better.
You think? Oh my gosh, Kathy. Remember how I said the little grid thing was magical because it made everything the same length?
Yeah, maybe it's not quite magical enough.
It's not quite as magical as I had hoped, I guess.
Well, no.
All right, well, we're getting there. And the other thing is you
know
could
what?
you could
Maybe-
make the strip narrower too.
What if we just go like that to lift it up?
Mm-hmm.
No,
No.
it's not gonna work.
We're almost
You know
done.
what? You could just leave it and show them how to put the eye on, and then we could finish it later.
Well, except I have to trim it.
Ah,
I have to trim it.
we could sing a fish song.
We could. What shall we sing?
I don't know, it's a fish song.
You know, we're going to sing later on is Row, Row, Row Your Boat. That's kind of fishy.
That is fishy.
And we could practice that. Do you want to start?
Row, row, row your boat.
Row,
gently down
row,
the
row
stream.
your boat gently down the
Merrily,
stream.
merrily,
Merrily, merrily, merrily, merrily, life is but a
Row
dream.
your boat
Row,
gently
row,
down the
row
stream.
your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily,
Merrily, merrily, merrily, merrily, life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily,
Merrily, merrily, merrily, merrily, life is but a dream.
The rounds are always 3 times.
I don't know.
Seems great.
Well, it could go on forever,
It could.
but let's not.
Oh, it would be 1 bottle of pop on the shelf, or 100 bottles of pop on the shelf. That takes forever.
That takes forever. Oh, okay, Kathy, we got it
Yay,
through.
we got it.
Yay! Okay.
We get excited easily.
Yes, we do. Okay.
So
So
now
our
we-
fish is woven. Now
We have to trim him.
We need to trim him.
Or
And
her. She could be
That's
her.
true. Miss Leanne's has the long fins in the back and the short fins in the front. So that's what I'm gonna do.
So she has it like,
So I took a ruler
okay.
and made a line, and now I'm gonna cut on that line. And she did something fancy on the bottom.
Okay, I'm gonna show them what she did.
Yeah.
See, she's got two different fins there.
But
The
I think
red,
I'm
orange.
just gonna do,
You could just do one long, one K.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Ta-da! That's the way
Okay.
my fish looks. That's the way my fish looks. And here we go.
Yeah, that looks pretty easy to me. Just as long as you make sure you cut it the right way, but I think you did.
And then
Do you use those scraps to decorate with? Is that
you
what she
can,
did?
yeah, you can use those scraps. And she even gave us some other scraps to
Oh,
use.
she probably did.
Because she's that way.
They're probably all cut
But
and
these would
everything.
be handy because you know the colors will match if you use those scraps. But these are the ones she gave us.
Oh,
all
so there's a little
ready to
baggie in
roll.
there with scraps?
No, you have to make your own scraps. But Miss Leanne's so nice to me. She got them all ready for me. Here.
So what are the kids in their craft bags? Do they get little things of, or do they have to cut those out?
They have to cut those out. Yeah. Like I said, just Miss Leanne was being super nice to me.
Okay.
Oh boy, that was touch and go. We almost didn't get into the glue, but we made it.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna decorate our fishy with some pretty
Little tiny.
decorations.
So what Miss Leanne did was cut these little things in the back of those long, thin ones, which is what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah,
Make
putting
the tail.
using my glue stick. And I'm gonna
And
have,
if anyone needs a glue stick, they should tell us, right?
yeah, I think we still have some.
You see, I'm pretty sure we do. If we don't, we have little containers of glue we can give.
That's right.
After all these crafts, most people have glue sticks.
I think so. Okay, so that is gonna be that, and you can put more little decorations on if you want to, but I think for now that will
Miss Leanne
do.
did those, yep.
I almost stole the eye off Miss Leanne's fish, but we need an eye for our own eye, because Miss Leanne's fish needs an eye,
Yes.
and
Does.
our fish needs an eye.
And so you could decorate with more scraps. I think you could even use markers and stuff if
What
you
do you
wanted.
think?
I think he's adorable.
Thank you, Kathy.
Oh, you did a very nice job.
All right.
And the kids got a song out of it.
That's right. Okay.
All right.
So, guess what? We've got some books to look at.
That's what I figured.
I'm gonna put the two fishies so they can swim around together. And put my glue stick back together. We have a book about weaving, and it's called The Cloud Spinner. And this little boy has a talent. He's able to spin and weave cloth from the clouds.
Wow.
And the story is about not overdoing it, only using what you really need.
Well, that's a good story.
Yeah. And of course, we have Rainbow Fish. And Rainbow Fish is a really great story. And it talks about how Rainbow Fish is able to find happiness.
And the pictures are so beautiful.
Yes, they are. And, I didn't tell who the books are by. Rainbow Fish is by Marcus Pfister. And it's translated by J. Allison James. And The Cloud Spinner is by Michael Catchpool with illustrations by Allison J.
And they can get them at the library.
They can get them at the library, or they can order them from Lithgow to Go. Either way, we'd be happy to have them have the books. And we're really glad to see them if they're able to come in.
Okie dokie.
So thank you for watching. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.